Where were you when you realized you wanted to do something different with your life?
I was 6 years into a 25-year sentence of prison. I was in Shelby, Montana, walking down the hallway, and I, out of the blue, looked at the gate as it was opening in front of me and was wondering, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of chasing drugs. I'm tired of chasing a high. I'm tired of being locked behind walls where people have to tell me exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And it was life-changing at that moment, just out of the blue. Okay, here you go. Wake up, and now you need to get your shit in order. From that moment on, everything changed. My outlook on getting out changed. My reason for getting out changed. I finally decided it was time to get sober. I'd always told myself 6 months before my parole date, I was going to get clean up. While I was into this, I had met my wife, and we started calling and talking. And not only for myself, I realized that, I needed to be out for her too. So I cleaned up. Decided one day, a guy came into my cell and was like, hey, you want to get high? And I was like, no, I think I'm done. I went to the parole board the first time. They flopped me, told me come back in a year. In that year's time, I caught a write-up, went to the hole, went back in front of them in a year, and they told me, you give us 6 months. Give us 6 months clean, and we will let you out. I said, okay. So I went back 6 months later clean, and the guy asked me, he goes, why are you here? And I said, because you told me to give you 6 months and you let me out. And one of the guys on the parole board slid him my paperwork, and where he had signed it, Jeff Foley was his name, I'll never forget him. Because he looked up at me and he goes, you're right, I did tell you that. Parole granted. I was out 5 years and decided that me and my wife decided we was going to have a kid, and had my daughter. Shortly thereafter, we had decided that we wanted to go back to I wanted to go back to the gym. I wanted to work out again, do the things that I had done to make me healthy and what I thought was healthy in prison. So we go back to a gym, and in this whole process, I kept telling my wife, I'm like, man, I need something different. I need to do something different. And she brought up the CrossFit Level 1 training guide and said, here's something. And I was like, nah, I just kind of blew it off. And I went and got my personal training certificate instead. Was training some girls, a group of girls at the local gym for boot camp classes. And something still just wasn't right, wasn't edging at me, and she showed it to me again. She's like, look, you should check this out. So I started reading it, and I started looking it up, and studying it, and realizing that, that's what I think I'm missing. I got to go do it. I got to go try it. And I did. I walked into a gym in December for my very first workout ever. I went back in January and never looked back. 2 months later, I took my L1, my level 1 class. I wanted to be a coach. I wanted to teach people this. I wanted everyone to do it. I wanted everybody to know what CrossFit's about, what it is, the methodology and the belief behind it and how it works and what makes it work. I wanted everybody to know. And I took my L1 and I started coaching. Coach. You asked me why. And I can only ever tell anybody why is because I wanted people to move. I wanted people to get up, and I wanted people to be healthy. And no one has ever asked me the way you asked me again. Why is that important to you? Why is it important that you make people better? Why? Because without ever admitting it, and I told you this, without ever admitting it, to anyone else or saying it out loud, which I'm about to do, is I feel I am a personal success story. I am a success story. I have come from the depths of darkest trenches of hell to being able to have groups of people trust me. And whether it be you want to get up off the couch and just walk to the bathroom, or whether you want to go to the games. At 70, you still want to play with your grandkids. I want to be part of your success story. I want to help you succeed. You want to lose 100 pounds? You want to lose 2? I want to be part of that. I want you to know that when I was down and somebody stood beside me through this whole thing, that I will stand beside you. No matter what, I will be standing right there beside you. You want to call me at 2 a.m. because you're in a tough spot and need help? Believe me, I will pick up the phone and I will come get you. That's what I want. That's why it's important to me. I want to be part of your success story.